Well, here's an interesting story for pet lovers. A pet cemetery is in the works at the cost of $20,000. This will be on a remote property, but the owners are saying this is a great place to bury your four-legged pets because not everyone wants to have their pets in an urn or buried at a home where they then might move. So this is a property in Bannockburn and it has been lodged with the local council. It's about 550 metres off the road and it's got lovely slopes, it's near a river, but they have said it's going to help with vegetation and it's not going to do any harm to the environment. I think this is a huge waste of money. I love my dog. I have the most beautiful little mini Groodle, but there is no way that I would be putting her into a pet cemetery. But the thing out of this story that caught my attention the most was the fact that they have cameras there, so of course for protection, but more so in case you want to be able to peer in and look at it online. Just check in on your pet in the cemetery online, and I just thought it just feels a little bit strange. But look, I know people love their animals and that they want to potentially be buried with them, and as they have spoken about in Victoria. I just think it's I don't know, it's not for me.
I don't know, I don't see the issue with it. You know, people treat their pets like their family, they love them like their family, and so you can understand why they might want to give them a burial like they would a member of the family. But also, unless you cremate them, if you are a renter, you actually don't have much of an option otherwise of what to do with a dead pet. I mean, you know, you can flush your goldfish down the toilet, but you can't do that with your cat. So you've got to do something. So if you don't cremate the cat, it's got to be buried somewhere. And if you're willing to pay to put it in a cemetery, I've got no doubt this will sell. And the council could well make money out of doing it.
Well, it's been popular overseas. It's worked in other countries.
The thing that I don't understand about this, I think this might just be a money grab because you have to actually cremate the animal to put it in this pet cemetery. So they're not actually doing pet burials. What it is basically they'll cremate your animal, then you put it in like an urn essentially, and it just sits above ground. So it's really just a storage place for urns.
Yeah,
it's not burial plots.
So why wouldn't you just keep that urn at your house?
Exactly.
On your mantelpiece.
This is weird. I don't know.
I can understand if you're wanting to avoid burying it in your backyard and then you might move to a different house, but the fact that you do have to cremate them anyway and then you leave the urn at this property, wouldn't you just be better off leaving it
with you
and you carry it along to wherever you move to?
It might be nice for some people. I know when my family dog died, you do have this question of what do you actually do with the dog? So maybe this is nice closure for people.
Well, yeah, I mean, if my parents' place ever gets knocked over and redeveloped or something, when they dig up the back garden, we're going to find some bones down there. I don't know how many cats we've put away over the years down there ever since I was a kid.